Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new F1 2020 video, and as you can see we have face cam on for the first time in this channel, so I'm gonna get a better camera. It's not arrived yet, but I ordered it online. Okay, so last race was the Monaco Grand Prix and we got P2 and we got some big points. We're leading the championship, no idea how many points by at this point. But now we're gonna be doing the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and immediately heading into the lap right now, and into the lap in our one and only Q1 lap. So heading into turn 1, we're gonna be braking right before the curb, into third gear, and 90-degree corners throughout. And into turn 2, we're gonna be brake before the sign, 100-meter board. And back straight here, we're gonna be braking into the 100-meter board once again into turn 3. 10-4, brake before the 50-meter board into turn 5. Turn 6, you're gonna have good trail braking here to get a good lap. And we get yellow flags in front of us, and I think that was Tuna that spun. Into turn 7, we can cut a little bit of that chicane. Now into the castle section, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And we get a little bit of oversteer into turn 12 before turn 12. And now into the back straight, into turn 13, 14. Now into turn 15, I take a little bit of a weird line.
Man.
Into turn 16. And heading into the main straight, turn 17, 18, and 19 and 20. This is turn 19. This is turn 20. All of which are flat out, easy flat out. And DRS open into the main straight. Noobster gets sets at 142. I set a 139. Yes, you can see I slowed down a bit so I can sandbag a bit. And that was our one and only Q1 lap. Now heading straight into Q2 with our medium tires as always, and 339 kph, not even, into turn 1, and we set at 139. And into turn 2, we're going to be braking into 50-meter board. We go a little bit too farther than that, and into the first straight here. And you can brake onto the 100-meter board. A little bit too much speed through there. Into turn 4, I believe. Now into turn 5 and 6. Once again, get some good trail braking here. This was a really bad Q2 lap, but I'm still gonna go with it and try to set a time because Q1 and Q2 doesn't matter at this point. So into turn 7. Now into the castle section. Try to get close into the wall as much as possible, just like in Monaco.
The second corner.
And once again, we get another oversteer there.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Into sector 2, turn 13 and 14. Now into turn 15, we're gonna get a good exit there. And into turn 16, we get a purple second sector. Now into the main straight. Once again, these are all just flat out, easy flat out. And we're gonna be seeing what our time will be once we cross the line. This is a really long straight. DRS open once again, 335, 36 kph, and we do a 140.7 in our Q2 time. But that's not gonna matter, because Q3 is the one that matters the most. And immediately into our Q3 lap. As you can see, it's a bit cloudy or overcast. And into turn 1, first Q3 lap of the day. And a little bit too wide into turn 2. And into the main straight now. DRS wide open. And we're gonna brake into the 100-meter board. This time we're gonna get our braking just about right. A little bit too much power still, but this was a very good lap for me here. Into turn 5 and turn 6, we set a purple first sector so I can keep the momentum here, and I will get provisional pole. Now into turn 7, didn't cut as much as before. Now into the castle section, gotta be careful but still be fast here, and that was a really good castle section there, and we can extend the track like that. And now into the back straight, heading into turn 15. We get into turn 15, we get a good exit once again, very consistent, and we're not gonna get, oh, we will get purple sector, a second purple sector. And now into the main straight, easy flat, just about using most of our ERS, and ERS wide open. Get a tighter line into the main straight, and we'll be setting a 138.5, which is real fast, really good. And I think in time trial we're gonna get a 137, but that's not gonna matter since this is now our final Q3 lap, and we're gonna try to push that lap
Delvin's on the main straight.
to be faster. Once again, a little bit too wide into turn 2 there, but we didn't hit the wall. And Jazik is my engineer for the time being, and into turn 3, we get a good exit there this time, and my wheel did not shift down into second gear like I wanted to, but we will still continue the lap because we're improving our lap time by 500ths. So I will take 500ths. Now into turn 5, a little bit too wide there, and we get some wheel spin, and into the castle section we lose a lot of time immediately, and you can see that one small mistake can cost my entire lap time. And heading into the second sector, we improved a little bit, and if I didn't oversteer at the start there, I would have been a tenth up or two. But I'm still gonna try to finish this lap. You know, might as well, right? And the checkered flag is now waving in this final qualifying session.
2 tenths off.
So I know I'm not gonna improve the lap time,
Is Delvin on the lap?
and I'm
Yeah,
asking
he's not
Zeke
pushing.
if I'm
He's not
gonna.
pushing. Okay, let's pull.
Yes, we get pole position because
Saito
Dalvin
and
did
Gomez are
not
pushing it.
push on his final lap,
Yeah, but yeah, they come up to the main straight. Right?
and we'll be getting pole position. Now heading into the grid, starting in pole position with our medium tire. 5 lights out, and away we go immediately, and everyone has got a decent start, and we caught up a little bit. And into turn 1, it's now a huge pile up now, and now Dalvin is right behind us. And into turn 2, as you can see in my mirror, that chaos just unleashed right behind us, and lots of cars got included. So we're gonna be in P1, easily in P1. We're gonna be warm up the tires, and in turn 3, there's a big pileup once again, and we get a yellow flag and a safety car, a full safety car. Now at the end of the safety car, into turn 1. Now it's just me and Envy battling for P1. Into turn 2, and he gets a good exit here. No, actually a bad exit. I get a good exit. And here's just an example on what's happening throughout the whole, the most of the race, where Envy will catch up in the downforce section of the track, and I would just extend my lead, mostly in the straights. And as you can see here, that Envy is close to me, and once I get into the straights, that's when I pull away. And into lap 8. This is how I defend when Envy gets closer to me and gets DRS. And I would wait for him to go into the main straight, and then I would use my ERS to defend my position and immediately go back to the racing line, get a defend inside a little bit, and then go back to the racing line. Get a little bit of oversteer there, which means that Envy can get a good slipstream here into turn 3, and I'll be defending my whole life for this corner here, and I'll break into the 100-meter board, and we get through safely, and now he will not catch up to us at that moment. And our teammate retired because he crashed in the pit lane. And heading into the pit lane, and we tried to do a Sebastian Vettel, but he got punished for it. He sped in the pit lane, get a
You saw that?
5-second
Yeah, I saw
penalty.
Yeah, he got a penalty though.
Yeah, he got a
So
penalty.
Envy
Yeah,
will
he got
not
a 5
be
second penalty for it.
Trying to pull the battle.
any of my
Yeah, he tried
concerns
to put off Vettel, but he
for the rest of
got
the race
too
now.
fast. Oh, look at that.
Yep.
And that's where Envy messed up, and this is where I messed up. So Envy sped through the pit lane, get a penalty for it, and this is where I will get my penalty. And as you can see, I immediately went for the speed, and then I noticed the safety car is not in the pit lane. So I thought
Envy
that,
thought.
that the safety car went in. So the three of us thought that it's back to racing speed.
I did it on him twice.
I was laughing awkwardly here, not knowing that I would get a penalty
no,
for this
Psycho!
soon, which also caused Psycho to retire from the race.
I mean, wing looks
So
fine
that was
from-
my bad.
from what
My
I
monkey
see.
brain just
Just following Delta.
turned off there. So I will get 5 penalty points for causing a collision like that. And now we're gonna be trying to defend our position. Once again, we get another virtual safety car.
Oh my goodness.
Nothing happened in the restart. We get another virtual safety car on lap 16. And once again, the restart is not that bad. We got the glitch once again, where the delta just kept going up and up for no reason. So into lap 22,
Whoa. What the hell, man?
the inevitable happened, and
What the was he doing, man?
Envy brake a little bit later than us and hit our rear. And you lose downforce when you're braking behind a car, so at that moment I was pissed off, but right now, looking back at it, like I can understand it happened to me as well. And on lap 25, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna give Envy the position back. And wing damage, I got a yellow wing damage, which was fine if I was in front of Envy. The moment I got behind Envy, that's when I start to lose downforce and start to understeer in between the corners. So luckily we did not lose that much time, and as you can see, we're losing a lot of time in the corner section of the track. And here in the castle section, I almost
Yeah, let's go.
hit the wall, but we're gonna be getting P1. We're gonna be winning the Azerbaijan Grand Prix.
Nice.
Not the way I wanted.
And
I'll take it.
after we received the penalties, I got
Not bad.
a
Good.
5 penalty points for causing the collision, and Envy also got 5 penalty points for collision. So we kept our P1. We still won this race. We just got 5 penalty points, so that's minus 5 points from our championship, I think. But nevertheless, we're gonna win the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and I will see you guys for the Canadian Grand Prix.